Lord. Welcome to another episode of Bad and Sober. I'm your host, Driscoll X. Got our co-host over here,
Terrence.
We got the man behind the camera.
Right now, you feel me? And we got a special guest here today. Introduce yourself.
Mr. Rilo, Razor Rilo, what they call me. You know, minding my own business. Dead ties, you feel me?
Hell yeah.
So, Mr. Razor Rilo, let the people who will be watching know what you do for a living, my brother.
Nah, you know.
All right, Ricky Bob.
That boy told me, let the people know. Let the people know it. Over there. Don't hand it to me.
Nah, man, let the world know what you do, my man.
Yeah, man, I'm a barber, man. I've been cutting about 3 years now. I put the clippers in my hand, but licensed barber about a year and a half. Yeah. You cutting that right now? Karen Crow, man. Crown the King's Barbershop, 400 T-Mile Road. Come see me. Yeah, T-Mile. T-Mile? No, T-Mile, man. Ma.
Oh, that's T-Mom.
T-E-E space M-A, T-Mile.
And let the people know where you're from.
Oh, I'm from Rain, man. Exit 87, you know, fraud capital.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got the same amount of frauds in the other city, but it's cool. Because they have to just find a capital for us. It's cool. Yeah, Rain, Louisiana, man. Yep. So what made you want to start cutting out, bro? Man, honestly, the barber that was cutting my hair at the time, he kind of got sour on me. Then another barber I went to, he was always playing around, and I got so agitated, bro. I went order some clippers off eBay and start tearing up my own head. But then after a few times, I started actually getting a little better at it. And I was like, man, I might could actually kind of do it a little bit. Start lining people up here and there, and I start kind of seeing I had the touch for it, bro. Like a hidden talent I never knew I ever had, bro.
I feel like, well, you know, I've been around you for a minute, and I feel like you always took care of your own hair. So right. I feel like it probably wouldn't have been a hard transition, being that you pay a lot of detail to your own hair.
I heard a few people tell me that, but honestly, bro, it was shocking to me because even though I was funny style about my own, but I'm like a nervous person. I'm always moving. I'm always doing something. So I didn't think I could do it because I was like, man, I'm not going to be steady enough to do it. You know, cutting hair, you got to be focused and just, you know. And the more I did it, bro, I was like, man, I'm actually steady. That's the only thing in life I'm steady at. Like, literally, bro. Like, to where I'm not just fidgety. And I could do it, bro. Like, it was a hidden talent, man. I'm just getting better and better at it, bro. The more I do it. And that's what it's going to be. I feel like the more you do it, it's like an art. Like painting, you know. I tell people that, man. I mean, they're like, oh, man, you going to teach me? I could show you a lot, but there's only so much I could do. Experience is the best teacher. Like, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. The more I cut, like, I know people, even T example, like, every time I cut his hair, I try to do something different, or I try to make it cleaner than the last one. Every time. But T got white people. He got he
Mexican and Indian. Get it right. Get it right.
I got a little Indian myself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going mutton out your way. So, the different races in there, you know, cutting whites and blacks is a big difference. Yeah. Oh yeah. Believe it or not, they actually have some white people that, or should I say Caucasian people, that their hair is coarse like ours. Believe it or not, it might sound crazy, but some of them, their hair is just like ours, just usually a different color. Like some of them, their hair is rough like ours and everything, bro. Like it just don't roll up. That's it. Like it's rough. The texture's the same. But the straight hair, oh, it's a big difference, bro. It's harder. Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, I think the fades come out cleaner than coarse hair, but it's easy to mess up. Like if you mess up in some straight hair, you're gonna see it. They're gonna spot it a mile away. In coarse hair, you might could brush it a certain way and hide it. But the straight hair, it's a different.
So how much do you usually get? Or the opposite race, Mexican, any race?
Not really as much Caucasian as I used to. At first in barber school, I cut it a lot. Not as much as I used to. I'm trying to get more though. I'm trying to get more, bro, to kind of keep my skill up. I don't want to get one-sided to where I'm just, I just can cut coarse hair. That's it.
Well, what would be your approach if you was to like be called up to cut Durant's hair?
Give him a reason.
Well, that's cool. Man, the way it rolled up, bro, I would have to use holding spray. Seriously, like spritz or something to like keep that hair. Yeah, that hair look like it's ready to run.
Oh, yeah, then he missing a little bit.
Yeah.
Best if you get it, boy, the raisins and some shit with cream.
He could be shaking back. You just gonna have to cut it low. Like try to cut the rest. Yeah,
he balding now.
Exactly. Yeah. But I'm saying you could cut it so low to where like the bald spot's not even noticeable. Like I did it before. It's possible. It's possible.
You
Definitely.
can get one of them. What them fades was called? Where like you just.
Or the booty fade?
Yeah. Booty fade.
Well, you see, a lot of people don't even know. When you say booty fade, a lot of people think you're trying to be funny, but that's really a fade for real. Like booty fade, it really is.
That's a name for real?
They say that in barber school?
No.
Yeah, but I see the booty fade.
They be starting the booty fade.
Yeah, but like Kiki used to get.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we call it Southside, but like it could be called a booty fade too. That's what's considered.
So did that come from? Like just look like a little booty cheek on your head?
Man, I don't know where to get that from, bro. We be testing little boys we come by the shop, man. I said, oh yeah, we cut just booty fades today. Nobody for real? I said, yeah, you gotta part down the middle for the crack. I don't want to hang with them. Back home. We always tell them this.
So, what you think was the most challenging thing in barber school?
The shear cutting, bro. We know them as shears, but scissors. Oh man, like it gave me the blues. Like even when I took my state test, bro, like I took like an hour and a half doing the scissor cut. Like it gave me the blues. Some people good.
That's cutting a woman's hair.
Oh, you can do it male hair too. Yeah, you can do it. Oh yeah, you can do it male hair too. It's just I don't know, bro. With me I don't know, bro. It's like to be honest, I think I'm more scared of cutting myself. I think that's what it is that just psych me out. Cause like the way you moving so fast with them, and you got your fingers in the way, and it's easy to slice yourself. I think that's kind of why I'm like nervous about it. But yeah, that's probably the hardest, bro. The shear cutting.
So through the barber school, you learn to do women hair too, huh?
Oh yeah, we learned how to do perms, braiding. I know how to braid.
To the scalper.
No, I'm not braiding.
Trying to see.
I'm not gonna do it. Let's see what else. Roller sets. I mean, we learned coloring, hair coloring. What else? That's about it.
So you can dial my tips, or?
Yeah, I know how to do it.
All right.
How old you gotta be to like start attending barber school?
It's just over 18. Yeah, over 18.
Cause I know a lot of kids, man. Like nowadays they feel like they don't have many options on how to get bread.
Right.
So like I feel like if you start even before barber school, just trial and error when you're young. When you get older, you probably be like a master.
Exactly.
Some bread.
I got a dude, one of my coworkers, man, Cam, bro. Shout out to that boy Cam, man. I tell him all the time, bro. Like he don't think nothing of it. He's 21. He don't think nothing of it. He's like, oh yeah, it's all good, bro. Tell him all the time. I say, bro, you're so much smarter than me. You see how you found your career at a young age. You're 21. He been cutting for like 2 years, so he been figured out like what he wanted to do, and he got it down pat. I mean, he nice, bro, youngster, nice. Like I'm telling, like bro, like you got a head start on a lot of youngsters, bro.
And he cut at the same spot that you cut at?
Yeah, he cut right across from me. Yeah, bro. Like I tell him all the time, bro, take advantage, man. You know, like I might sound old when I'm talking to him. I tell him like, when you don't want to be my age trying to figure out what you want to do. You know, like even though I'm still young, but I'm getting older, bro. Time ticking. You know, and I tell him all the time, like, right now you're doing your thing. So by the time you make my age, man, I mean, you gonna be a god, man.
He owning his own shop.
You gonna be a god, bro.
You experience like, you know how some movies and stuff like they'll have little episodes or whatever, like where Like they have barbers, and some people refuse to go to like one barber's chair. You ever had to experience that, like until you got to prove yourself?
Oh, definitely. I still go through that. I've been in this shop about 8 months now, and I still go through that. You got a dude. He came. Matter of fact, last night. I never could have said before. He got dreads, but you know how they have like fade on the side and stuff. He came last night. And he was like, "Man, you got somebody?" I'm like, "No." He was like, "All right, man, you covered, man. I got somewhere to go." Like. That's the only reason why he was out of my chair. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like when I finished, he was like, "Oh yeah, boy, I'm moving around tonight." You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I still gotta prove myself to some people, bro. Like,
and that go to show you right there, bro. A haircut can change.
Oh yeah, man. Haircut,
life.
The haircut is that's number one,
key.
dog. That's number one.
Before you go in it with the first thing you see, gotta get a haircut.
Oh yeah,
man. You want to go to Houston this week? I get a haircut.
Oh,
yeah. You want to? I got this way to go.
Man, your appearance, bro. Yeah, your appearance, man. That's the biggest, man. That's the biggest. Cause I mean, you think about it, bro. We can come across the baddest looking female, bro. And she got spiders having a meeting, bro. Like this is the first thing. Like I don't know, dog. You know, like, bro. That's she. Yeah.
well, I feel like that's the bad thing. Though. I feel like you're not moving around. Though. If you don't have no haircut, somebody call you out the blue, and you don't have no haircut. You're not moving. You gonna second guess? You can have all the clothes in the world, all the shoes in the world.
Oh man, we don't have that much that's attractive, dog. Like you gotta think about it.
We don't have makeup and wigs and this and that. Like that's what we working with right there.
You can still be working. A woman can have a big ass, dog. You can see that from a mile away, my nigga. But I mean, what do we got to offer?
Yeah, we
don't
have enhancements, bro. We don't have
the haircut is number one.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they got enhancement that
then you got the beard.
Well, I mean, besides that, but I'm talking about them. They put the filters on. They got the makeup. They got wigs. They got lashes. We don't have, if we ain't naturally working with none, it's over.
You got a sock. You can put a sock down.
You put socks over your pants like box.
If we ain't naturally working with none, it's over.
Oh, yeah, that line in it.
Bitch ass.
People still
you want this to be your last podcast, boy?
People still asking for double lines?
No, bro. No,
it's over.
Man.
The air is over.
Oh, it's over. I hate it when it was here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
why you seen a double line in so long?
Man, I saw a dude just maybe.
What about the splits?
What about the splits?
What about the splits?
I don't know.
That ain't going nowhere.
That is back to state.
Yeah, I feel like I never thought that it really went. I mean, it slowed down. But people were still getting it though.
Not really though. Not really.
I feel like it wasn't heavy, but people.
Yeah, it still floated around.
Yeah, you still see
now. Oh man, I'm not talking about young little boys, bro. Put my eyebrows in my eyebrows, like, bro, young to old, like.
Crazy. I never did really.
Yeah, I did you think this generation make your job a little easier though? Due to the fact that I feel like people are not really getting the ball fades and the taper fade. They letting that top grow and you just pretty much fading around it. So I feel like your job is really just to fade around, you know?
No, you be doing the sponge thing too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, not really, bro. Because honestly, man, like, believe it or not, it might sound crazy, but some of the youngsters, they going back to them, yeah. They going back to them.
Oh, they want the waves back?
They going back. They going back, bro. They going back.
I'm about to buy some stock.
I see how they going back. I know two brothers, two little boys. I cut their hair the other day. One of them about 12 maybe. The other one about 8. They both waved up, both of them. Like
the waves coming back.
Yeah, the waves. The ball fade. It's yeah. I cut a little boy. He probably about 2, 3. He got a high ball fade yesterday, so it's coming back. Definitely coming back.
Let's see what's up with it.
I feel like when
I don't really see nobody with no deep waves no more.
It's rare. And when I come across it, like I'll be excited because you don't see it no more. You don't see it no more.
The pride in waves, dog. Yeah. Like if you went 360 in high school.
Hey, let me show you something, bro. Speaking of that, I done got so lazy, bro, and so used to having like longer hair to where I cut my hair this time and I don't even want to brush it. When y'all ever knew me to not have waves? Man, I ain't got a piece of wave in my hair right now.
When knew you not to have a brush on?
I'm surprised you have a new rag on right now,
bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like usually you probably take it off right before we start shooting.
What?
What the middle of you? I'm good.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't. It got to the point like my girl was telling me she's like, you don't brush your hair. Like I'm so used to the hair now.
Not having to do it.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy, man. I'm trying to shake back, bro. I need to brush.
Yeah, did your girl hair?
I braided her hair before.
To the scalp?
Under a little wig, I did it before. She don't want to get that though.
But you ain't braid nothing else? Ain't no dude ever come to the shop and needed
Oh, they come in and y'all got no braid here, no dread? No, I ain't gonna do it. No, I don't want to. I mean,
extra money though.
Yeah, oh, big time. I don't know, bro. Like, it's not nothing I'm really into. You know what I'm saying? Like cutting hair. Like, I'm into that. Like I'll cut your hair, bro, and I'll be like, man, let me do this, man. It's gonna be more. Like when I finish, I'll be like, man, it look fire. Like I'm into it. Braiding, I'm not really into that.
Oh, that's just extra knowledge.
Yeah, I'm just not really into it, bro.
Just in case the right price come up with somebody actually.
And I wish I was more into it, bro, because man, I'll be making bank for real. Like Cam, the little dude I was telling you about, he dread too. He twists, twist a lot, like bro. And he run his ticket up big time. Like he might twist and lock somebody's hair and cut it. He might hit for like 100 or something. You
gotta get you one of them celebrities who need a barber, man. You'll make some bread.
What you mean? That's what I'm banking on. That's what I'm trusting. That's what I'm banking on, bro. Like I showed a dude this past weekend, bro, in Houston. He was talking about his barber. He said, man, I pay him $40 or whatever. I'm like, man, that's nice numbers. He was like, yeah, I pay him $40, but whenever I leave from there, man, I kind of gotta touch up my lining when I get home. I'm like, you paying him $40 and you gotta touch it? I said, man, I get paid $25, man. They don't have to brush that. T didn't brush his hair today. They don't have to do nothing.
You have to brush?
They don't have to do nothing.
Like I say, cause hand brush.
Yeah, they don't have to do nothing.
Hand brush, guys.
Like, not even bragging, that's real talk though. Like I take my time that much, and I was telling him, I'm like, man, I said, bro, 40 a head, like I'm like, man, that's nice numbers. And I was cutting my brother-in-law hair at the time, and I didn't even fade nothing. I just hit his lining with the trimmers and made his little hooks, bro. And I told him, I said, come see. His mind was blown. Oh man, look at it. I said, I didn't put no razor, no nothing, I didn't fade nothing. His mind was blown. Man, you need to move out here, man. Like it's crazy, bro.
Not a cut hair.
Yeah,
I feel like
crazy.
a lot of places though they don't have a lot of good barbers.
They don't.
Because they don't take pride in the
Houston, fourth largest city in the U.S. 7.1 million people. Believe it or not, Houston barbers, bro. They no shade to them, but every time I go out there, I hardly see nice fades, bro.
Yeah,
like
believe it or not, they have a lot of barbers, but not a lot of good ones.
Yeah,
I've seen times where we done went to Houston years back, and people see like B. George haircuts, and they be like, "Well, who cut you?"
Because they don't really care.
Yeah, nobody don't take pride in
it's because there's so many people. They just trying to get you out of there.
They're trying to get in and out. Yeah,
that's just like DJing. Like I remember when DJing used to be an art and a skill, and people used to take pride in that shit. Now, like anybody is a DJ, and they just run shit up.
Yeah. A playlist, like they're on YouTube going to suggested videos.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, a lot of people, but you got to think though, like who really looks into the art of something nowadays? Hardly nobody. They just want something that's good enough, and so they can go by the bit. Like
that's what I was just about to say. If you blame the worker or the customer,
right.
Because the customer ain't even worried about it. So why should I be worried about it?
Right, man. Right, and and I'm not like that. I'm so funny style, bro. I done had people like, oh man, that's good, man. Like a dude told me like. War dog. Remember he was like,
just make it look better than before.
I ain't gotta look pretty, like, and I hate that. I hate that, bro.
Look better than what I can.
Oh, I hate that. But some people just like that, bro. They don't care if you really put your all into it. They just want to look half decent, and I hate that. I know me. I'm funny style. If I'm not nice, I'm just gonna keep sitting there and keep working on it.
What about the people still pushing lines back? Whether let's say somebody did line get pushed back.
Oh, I see that all the time, man.
Yeah, like there's somebody who cut your hair last?
Like the only time, hey, bro, and I kind of gotta break myself from that because we come from honesty. Like us as friends, we all friends, we all grew up around each other. We come from honesty, bro, and us, like if one of us walk in here and something going on, be like, "Boom, that teeth," like that's how we are. And like I'll be trying to like break myself from that because I'll be, I grab the clippers or whatever, and I never really paid attention to their head. No, grab the clippers, whatever, start combing or whatever. Man, who cut your? Like I gotta stop myself from doing that. I'm like, man, when do I start? Yeah, bro, I come across that a lot. The line is pushed back. I mean, but some people believe it or not, some people like that. I had a dude, bro. I remember like a year and a half ago. He came, he had his line pushed back. And I'm saying to myself, I'm like, okay, this is a good challenge for him. Let me see what I got. And I think I was about to get out of barbering school, I believe. So I'm cutting. when I finished, it looked like he was never ever pushed back. Like I swear, bro. Like I was so proud of myself. I'm like, man, I shook it back. But when he come back the next week, it was back how it was when he came in the chicken. I'm like, what do you don't like it? Where he don't like it and where it's supposed to be? Like he pushed it back exactly where it was. I'm like, what the?
That boy to keep it back there.
Bro, like some people, I don't know, man. I guess they want it so crispy, bro, to where they just go deep. I mean, you don't have to. You should cut hair, but you shouldn't cut that much. You know, like to where it's growing back and they got a whole nother line in where it's growing back at. Nah, that's too far, man.
You ever participated in any barbering shows?
No, man. I went to it's called a cut party. It's like they have a little barbering contest. Pretty much, they make time for that in the midst of a party. Yeah. You know, like it is nice. And I went to one in Baton Rouge, man, and when they were cutting, bro, I was scared. I'm like, oh man, they're gonna be too cold. I'm not gonna, be able to compete with them. But when I saw them cut, I'm like, man, I could have won this thing or something. You know, like they had a design competition and they had the I think it was called traditional competition, like just a regular fade, who had the nicest fade and who had the nicest design. And like traditional, I for sure could have placed in that, bro. No, man, I never.
You into the designs? You do a lot of designs? Or?
No, man, no, not at all, bro. Like I might do something light, but I'm thinking about trying to like start getting into it, man. Cause
you good at drawing?
At all. But to say that I've never been good at drawing, man, I could put a line on you out of this world. So I feel like if I'm artistic enough to do that, I could do it. I mean,
Kobe and Gigi on the side of somebody.
right. I want to try to start getting into it, man. I've been thinking about that for the past about a month or two. Like I want to start trying to get into it.
They got little mannequins and stuff that you can practice on.
I have one at home I got from barber school. I might try to start. I'm gonna have to cut it real short. The hair's still long. Cut it shorter and start trying to practice. Man.
At the party that you went to, they had some nice designs over there though. Like some of the dudes was nice with designs.
Probably like two I actually liked. They had about in the design category. They probably had 4 or 5 people.
What was the winning one?
Probably about 2 of them. The winning was nice. I mean, no shade, but it was nice. But he added hair fibers to it, so it kind of made it look. It enhanced it so much to where you couldn't really see the raw design. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like coming from seeing Marv was doing designs back in the day, compared to what you see now, you think Mo was still better?
Raw talent, yeah. Raw talent.
Those old boys used to do that stuff. Larry
was nice too.
Was the cold.
Yeah, raw talent, yeah. Because you didn't have because you got to think. If I'm putting some trimmers and making lines in your head, right, and I spray dark black hair fibers around them, it's gonna make the design pop 20 times more. Right. You know what I'm saying? And Mars was doing this. He was doing this, bro. People need to probably remember this. Mars was grabbing the same clipper he faded you with, because he didn't have trimmers. A lot of people need to remember that he didn't even have trimmers at all. He had the same clippers he faded with. He closed the lever, and he made his design with the clipper that he faded your hair with, and then he went over it with a razor. He didn't even have trimmers.
Wow.
So those days are over. Yeah, those days are over. And I'm talking about, and the clippers he faded you with came from Eckers. Let me bring y'all back. Let me bring y'all back.
It was like Rudy, one of that clippers.
Yeah, let me bring y'all back a little bit. Eckers.
Rudy was nice with the clippers too.
Oh yeah, I told him. I said, I was my first cousin. I was around all my life. I told him, I said, Rudy, you the first. Charlie belong here, I don't know. I said, you the first dude I seen besides my cousin that could grab one pair of clippers and fade a whole person's head. He the only. That still says the only 2 people I ever saw do that ever.
He still got his shop in the back?
Yeah, he'll cut sometimes. Like if you
he don't cut as much as he used to.
If you actually cut, he'll cut.
Mm-hmm.
They be having any barber beefs? Like, barbers like going out?
Do they?
Yo, what shop y'all beefing with?
Right now we at peace right now.
What's that right now?
We at peace right now.
Grove Street and what is it? The Ballers.
Yeah, we are.
The Ballers in Grove Street.
Yeah, we at peace right now, but like not really with us too much, but like we see it from other cats like big time.
I'm asking like what can cause beef though? Like taking heads or
Nah, not that. Because Lafayette, all around Lafayette, Lafayette pretty big, so we all make our own money. But what started is usually, bro, And y'all not gonna be surprised. Social media. Somebody might say some, yeah, I've been seeing y'all pushing liners back, you know, like something like that, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
That
God.
boy said, it's some truth to every joke, eh?
Oh yeah.
Niggas.
Sarcasm is at its peak right now. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, definitely. But not with us though. We kind of, I mean, especially me, bro. Like, you know, not even bragging or whatever, but I don't get on that cocky. I don't get on that cocky because I know I'm still learning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, do I feel like I'm nice? Definitely. But I feel like I still can grow too. So I don't never get on the cocky stuff, man. Never. I know I'm good at what I do though. I'm confident. I'm not cocky.
How you feel about, which I shouldn't probably be asking, but how you feel about, like, you feel like somebody overcharging and they not all that? Like, cause I know you to see some heads and you be like
a bunch.
No, I was overcharging though, because I feel like you're really paying for this person.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. See, that's exactly.
But like you said with old boy in Houston, he said you still gotta touch yourself up.
Right.
And
See,
you charge
but
him
I'm
$40.
like,
but that's the thing though. If I'm
example.
paying 40, that's not on the barber. That's on you for getting out the chair, not letting him do his job. Because it's like carpentry work. Somebody come do your floors and you pay this person and you see they got a spot that, you know, he feel like you can tweak up.
But you gotta think everybody have a different eye, bro. Everybody that cut hair can't cut hair. So everybody got a different eye. Like, see me, if I feel like your lining not, it ain't strong enough for me, I'm gonna try to do what I can to make it pop, you know, without pushing back. But some people, like, they be like, that's good. He good.
Yeah, I think some barbers, they gotta learn the boundaries between like what they want and what the customer wants.
Like, exactly, bro.
That's what I'm getting at. As far for what T was saying, if you get out the chair and you look in the mirror and you see that, okay, this is not how, I'm gonna sit back down because I'm paying you for this.
My thing is,
That's
like,
what I'm getting at.
all right, let's see, you got a barber dog. Every year he going up on his price, like, and you not getting better. Like, I'm gonna call you out, dog. If I'm your customer and I feel like you cutting my hair the same way you've been cutting it for the last year, and you try to charge me $10, $20 extra.
I mean, I feel like you charge what you feel like you worth.
Exactly.
I can feel
Exactly.
But if he feel like he gonna, and you feel like you don't, go somewhere else.
Honestly,
That's
bro, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, and this is something I've been thinking about, but this is my first time saying it. I feel like I'm lowballing myself at this point.
Yeah. A lot of people lowball themselves at the beginning.
You know what
But it's just me. I'm just so humble, and I'm so like, let me see what how I'm gonna say this. Like, I'm so considerate with people, bro. You know, where like I'll be like, that's cool.
You know how to boost your price.
You know what I think it is too? The customers, though.
Yeah.
The customers make it bad for themselves too, yeah. Because, you know what I'm saying, customers might set an appointment, don't show up. Then you like me, I tip. I don't care how much it is. I might throw you a little extra, but I feel like a lot of people ain't considerate, dog.
You took another day. Appreciate that, brother.
Hey, y'all always try to tip.
You do appointments and all that too?
Yeah, appointments are walk-ins, each one. But I mean, what T was saying was right too, because, bruh, I guarantee you, and I can bet whatever on this. I guarantee you, the most time wasted occupation is barbering. People, it's like they get a kick out of
people feel like you working for them.
Yeah, like you need them. Like, yeah, he gonna wait on me because, you know, he need the money and I'm gonna give him. Like, bro, bro, it's ridiculous. They waste your time so much. You gotta have patience as a barber, bro. God, man.
Yeah, that's why I be seeing some barbers. I be like, sometimes I be like, it's overboard, but then I be like, I can see where they coming from.
Oh man, but
because I know some barbers, like, they charge, like, you gotta put a down payment, dog. For real.
bro,
Yeah, I feel like I don't see nothing wrong with it.
a dude told me this the other day. He said I should do it.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't see the
what
problem.
you charge, $25?
25.
I feel like you should do appointments, $5
Deposit.
yeah, and then if you don't show up, I'm keeping you $5.
Bro, because man, they waste your time.
Then when you come in, give me your 20.
Mm-hmm.
I might tell them, you know, like I know how I cut and I know my timing. I might tell somebody, hey man, okay, it's 4:00 and I might got 2 heads. I be like, man, pull up at 5, man. I know I can knock down them 2 in an hour. I know I can. So when 5 come, I'm looking for you. You said you was gonna be here. He come at 6, and then now they got some more people there, and then he feel like he's Jay-Z. He's supposed to just sit in the chair automatically. Then he get upset and now he don't want to come no more. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? You not respecting my time. You not respecting. Come on, man. You're not, bro.
I would charge you extra 20.
And you know, but you know what they gonna do though? You know what they gonna do though? No, they're not. See, that's the thing. They're not gonna want to pay to skip the line. They're not gonna want to pay that either. and then they're gonna leave from there, and then they're gonna
Oh,
see
bad
that
mouth.
barber's acting like a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
How? You know, like it's you gotta deal with a lot as a barber, bro. A lot.
Yeah, we do a lot doing podcasting too. You know, it's the same thing. People say they gonna come, you know, and then they don't show up. You
What was
know?
the worst experience you had with a customer?
A nigga whooping. Oh, I'm not going to answer that.
Boy, I keep a razor on me, boy. Literally, I will slice and dice, boy. But yeah, man, worse. Whew. I got a few actually. I got one time when I was in barber school. The lady told me she told me she wanted a design, and I told her I'm not really like big on that too much. You know, she was like, well, just do whatever. Just practice. You can practice on my head. I don't care.
Oh,
So, you know, I'm in barber school. I'm trying to learn too. So I'm like, all right. I did like kind of like a little Z, like little in her head, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, bro. To say it was my first time, it was not bad at all. She was like, I don't really like that. I'm like,
like cover it up, huh?
yeah. I'm like, well, what I could do, I can't pick it up and duct tape it on your head. I mean, what you want to do?
Like
She's
gorilla
like,
spray.
yeah, I don't really like this. You know, I'm like, well, you told me to do anything. Yeah, but I don't like this. I'm like, well, you should have told me what you wanted. Like, and we went back and forth behind that, bro. Yeah, I had that one. I had another one. Lady told me she wanted a mohawk. Cutting her hair, boom. I'm talking about her mohawk. Nice though, bro. Nice. That was like towards the end of barber school, so I was actually good at the time. Cutting it. I turned her towards the mirror. I showed her one side. She's like, oh yeah, that's how I want it. So I did the other side. She got out of the chair and went to tell the instructor that's not what she wanted. I'm like, what the? I'm like, I showed you whenever, like.
So what happens when they do that? With the instruction?
Man, she cried enough to where the instructor gave her back her money. And at barber school, we were charging $10. She wanted them 10, bro.
Well, I figured then everybody was a plan anyway.
Yeah.
Get the haircut, don't complain.
That's why I was going crazy in the back, because I was like, that's what she wanted. Like, that's the reason why she came here. Like, I'm like, bro, that's bull, man. That's bull, bro.
I'm about to start
How long it takes to complete barber school?
Like 10, 11 months. Yeah. If you're going, you know, faithfully. 1,500 hours, course hours.
At your shop, they do they do anything for, like, you know how some shops for around school time they'll do like little things
Cuts for
where they
kids.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. We look out for it, man. We was charging let me see. We was charging 12 for adults. It been a while. Like, yeah, they was winning big time. We do a lot. And like kids, bro, it was cheap. Like, it was like it might have been 15 for adults and like 10 for kids or something. It was like real cheap. Like, it was cheap. We was showing love big time, bro. And we was cutting a lot of kids too. Whew, a lot, bro. Talking about back to back, you don't get no break.
do something on social media to get people to follow you, and like you pull names, and if they name you pull, they get a free haircut that month.
Yeah, see, that's what we well, you know, all this stuff is crazy, but that's what we were planning on doing last year, like, you know, doing a little cuts for kids things and doing like some discounts and deals or whatever. We were trying to do that, but you know, last year was crazy, man.
Yeah, speaking of that, how is like barbering during the pandemic right now?
Nah, right now, bro, they ready to get back fresh. They don't even care. To be honest with you, they don't even care. But last year, it was like shaky, bro. Like it was. I started thinking about if I should do something else. Man, I'm about to dedicate my life to the streets last year. Yeah, because it was, man. I didn't know how it was gonna play out, bro. Like, and then we were actually, you know, they shut down the barbershop, so we were out of work for months, which that was cool, you know, for a little while. But then after a while, I'm like, man, I gotta make some money, man. I got, you know. And then in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, I'm a fresh barber. I don't want to lose it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they say if you don't use it, you lose it. So I'm like, man, I got to start cutting. But last year was kind of, to me, it was kind of building back to where it used to be. But the last few months of last year, it was back.
What extra precautions y'all had to take?
Mask. We got to disinfect, like, after every cut, which we should have been doing that. But they're 10 times more hard on us now. And, I mean, just pretty much everything that everyone else.
They have any inspectors or anything like come through and see if y'all?
They said they would, bro. To be honest, man, they might be coming through right now. We don't even know, to be honest. But they said they would, like, what they call them, mystery.
Yeah, like people that come in for a haircut, but they really keeping y'all alive.
Right. So they might, you know, we don't even know, bro.
They might be doing that with us.
Nah, man, I grew up with y'all.
I wonder if they like pay for their haircut when they go and do that.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
They gonna go all the way through with it. Yeah, they can go, come right back in there. Yeah, didn't I just cut you?
Yeah.
Boy, come back with a fro. Cut a whole wig.
Nigga, that was digital music.
Come here with the
Oh, what?
paper full of. Remember the one that roll up on Ace and isn't that clean, man? You got remember the bullet from
Hey, bro. Yeah, what's the price on them things?
Like Trissa, I'm gonna steal Trissa spot right here. 5 years from now, where you pitching yourself being as a barber?
A traveling barber cutting celebrities.
Cutting for the Lakers.
I'm cutting for us.
And whoever want me, traveling barber, bro. I want to do that. Like, I want to do that. I want to take flights and cut, man. I want to be requested. You know, not just from my home bars or people I'm cool with. I want to be requested.
Yeah, man, we're gonna be popping back.
How you go about doing that? How you go about doing that?
Into existence.
Like, you ever researched anyone who cuts like celebrities or team hair and stuff, and see how they came about doing it?
I follow some of them on. Well, I'm not gonna say follow them. Some of them I watch the YouTube videos and stuff, and I always watch it. They don't. To be honest, bro, they don't never really tell the whole story how it built up to that. Like, to be honest,
getting around the right person.
Yeah,
that's all it is. That's all it is, bro. Because
yeah.
I know a guy. He used to cut at the shop. I used to get my haircut before I started cutting, and he moved to Atlanta.
We're talking about Hayes.
And Gino.
Oh, Gino Hayes out there too.
I don't know what it is. But Gino, Gino, that's his name. And I saw like maybe a year and a half ago ish, he was cutting Ludacris hair. You know, so
yeah,
like
Hayes used to cut it with Jack. He could
and they kind of
said it entertaining in Nelly.
okay.
And he cut in St. Louis or something?
No, he cut in Atlanta. He used to cut with I forgot with Magnificent. At Magnificent Cuts.
Okay. Yeah. And that kind of intrigued me when I saw he just moved out there and just got in the right shop. Just so happened, you know, like. So I mean, hey, bro, like prayers, man. Prayers change things, bro. So like, I believe, you know, God will make a way for me, bro. That's what I'm planning on doing. Because I don't want to be honest, I like cutting hair, and people just think I wake up wanting to cut their hair, but I don't. But I don't want to be the barber that's breaking his back to make some money. Like, I want to be the barber to where I don't even have to cut that much, and I still get what I would have got if I'd have cut 20 heads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because a lot of barbers don't know their word.
And they take and bro, believe it or not, like I was telling y'all before, bro, cutting hair takes more of a toll on you than manual labor. People don't believe, but it really do.
You're on your feet 10 hours.
I was telling, not just that. Just think about it. As you're on your feet, you gotta zone in. Also, you the whole time. You know, at the end of the day, all this.
When you fighting with them kids too.
All that. That's everything. Your back, your feet, everything. Your whole body gonna hurt. Your whole body gonna hurt. The only thing don't hurt on me at night when I go home is my chest. Everything else I feel. Bro. Oh yeah, it's rough.
So you cut your son now?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I've been cutting his hair. He was one of my first guinea pigs, bro. And I lined him up, and I thought I was so nice until I went look at it maybe like a year ago. I was like, I see, man, look what I did to my son. I was like, man, I was showing people like, look at it, like, bro. I said, man, that's some garbage, bro. You know, but oh yeah, he's one of the first ones, man. Now he go to sleep, he chill. I've been cutting his hair probably like 2 years now, 2, 3, no, about 3. So he just chill.
You cut a lot of babies' hair at the shop?
Yeah, I don't like cutting young kids' hair.
Yeah, it seems.
I know that's harsh, but
it seems
I
like
say that.
I don't, bro, because I'm gonna just be blunt because that's just who I am. People don't raise the kids right no more, bro. People don't discipline their kids, bro. They don't teach them. They don't teach. I mean, the kids disrespectful. I mean, they moving on purpose. Like some of them doing it, laughing. Like it's crazy. They kicking you. They scream. Like, bro, it's terrible, man. I don't like it, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
To the parents who watching, y'all take care of your kids in the barbershops, man.
Oh man, they didn't wanna. I'll be back. I'm going to run by the. Watch that gremlin.
Oh, unless y'all paying babysitting charges.
Man. Still Triss spot again. to wrap it up, man. Get the kids or the parents who might want to give their children advice to be a barber. You know, let them know everybody want their child to be a damn sports person. So,
yeah, right, all right, bro.
Yeah, let them children know how they can become a barber. Man.
Man, I mean, I honestly before I would go to school, if I was y'all, I would do like I did. I would like kind of get the feel of the clippers, get used to them vibrating in your hand, knowing how to work with them while they're vibrating. Just get the feel. I know it sounds crazy, but I know it sounds crazy, but like get the feel of them first, man, and like know your tools, bro. Know your tools first, man. So whenever you go to school, you gonna know what to do with them. Like, I don't think it's a wise idea to go into barbering and don't know nothing about nothing. I don't think that's the smartest way to do it. I think like get you a little practice. If you gotta go buy a $40 mannequin from the hair supply store. Just get a little practice in, bro. Just try, man. Try, bro. You never know. A hidden talent. I was driving trucks before I did this.
$40?
Yeah, about 40. 40, 50. Yeah, about
Mouth
40,
be open?
We're gonna wrap it up on that.
We can find you, man, on Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, Facebook, Facebook, Rilo Thomas, RILO Instagram at Mr. Rilo, MR.RILO. Hit me up, man. I'm gonna get y'all right, man.
Yeah, especially if you're in Louisiana.
Let me know one more time where you cutting that, man.
Crown the Kings Barbershop, 400 T-Mile Road. TEE space MAROAD. T-Mile Road, Karen.
Sir, straight out of Karen.
He the one dead mine, y'all of yours.
Nah, I didn't do that. Nah, that's false advertisement, bro. Nah, I don't implant dummy words.
Damn.
That nigga in the box. I swear to God. That come through, man. Get me off of
Nigga
here.
in a box.
Get me off of here.
Nigga in the dirt. Smoking on Pookie and Luke.
Like me and Bobby be telling each other, man. Like the boy Charlie Murphy from Players Club. Yeah, nigga, today you gonna die. Boy Charlie Murphy, hey, bro. That dude is stupid. Yeah, man. Get an ice pick, stick it.